Finland, often called the dazzling jewel of Northern Europe, is famous for being the happiest country on Earth. Even though it's got a small population, just 5.5 million people, it's packed with breathtaking natural beauty. Picture this, 188,000 lakes and endless stretches of peaceful forests. If you're someone who loves nature or craves adventure, Finland is like a dream come true. Everywhere you look, there's something awe-inspiring, from the frozen, snow-covered winters to the bright, lively summers lit up by the midnight sun. The air here is some of the cleanest you'll find anywhere, and every breath feels like a fresh start. But Finland isn't just about nature. It's a country that's all about innovation, creativity, and thinking ahead. Their education system is one of the best in the world, focusing on student happiness, well-being, and the joy of learning. And let's not forget their tech contributions. Nokia, for example, was a game-changer in mobile communication. Finland's way of life is simple but deeply satisfying. People here live close to nature, balancing personal well-being with social cooperation. It's a society built on equality, peace, and sustainability, where individual happiness and community harmony go hand in hand. Now, let me tell you about Finnish women. They're the real deal, strong, independent, and resilient. Not only are they naturally beautiful, but they're also incredibly smart and have made huge contributions to society. Finland was one of the first countries to give women the right to vote, way back in 1906. That decision set the stage for women to take on leadership roles in politics, business, and more. Take Emily, for example. She's one of the youngest prime ministers in the world, and her leadership is a perfect example of modern female empowerment. But Finnish women aren't just making waves in politics. They're excelling in science, education, and the arts, too. They've helped shape a society that's both progressive and fair, balancing tradition with innovation. One thing that stands out about Finnish women is how they manage to juggle careers, family, and personal goals. Even with Finland's strong welfare system, it's not easy. But these women? They make it look effortless, showing incredible dedication and resilience. They're like superheroes, honestly, except they don't need capes. That said, life in Finland isn't all sunshine and rainbows. The long, dark winters can be brutal. The lack of daylight for months on end can lead to seasonal depression, and staying motivated is a real struggle. The cold weather and limited outdoor activities don't help either. And while Finland is known for gender equality, there are still gaps in pay and career opportunities for women. They often have to work twice as hard to prove themselves, which adds a lot of pressure. On top of that, society expects them to excel in their careers while also taking on traditional family roles. It's a lot to handle. But despite all this, Finnish women keep shining. They're role models of grace, intelligence, and strength, embodying modern womanhood while staying true to their roots. Their journey is inspiring, proving that real beauty comes from resilience, ambition, and a kind heart. Now, let's talk about one of Finland's most cherished traditions, the sauna. For Finns, the sauna isn't just a place to relax, it's a sacred ritual that connects them to nature and well-being. With over 3 million saunas in the country, almost every household has one. It's a space where families bond, friends catch up, and people find peace after a long day. In the freezing Nordic winters, stepping into a warm sauna feels like heaven. The contrast between the cold outside and the heat inside is both refreshing and rejuvenating. And for many, the experience isn't complete without a quick dip in an icy lake afterward. That sudden temperature change is supposed to boost circulation, strengthen immunity, and clear your mind. But saunas aren't just about physical benefits. They're also great for mental well-being. In a world that's always rushing, the sauna offers a rare moment of stillness where stress just melts away. It's a reflection of the Finnish philosophy of happiness, finding joy in simple, meaningful moments. Conversations flow naturally in the sauna, but silence is just as valued. For centuries, saunas have been places for reflection, healing, and even major life events. In the past, they were used for childbirth, spiritual rituals, and traditional healing. Today, they're a symbol of resilience, purity, and a deep connection to nature. The Finnish sauna isn't just a tradition, it's a lifestyle, a philosophy, and a source of national pride. Whether you're looking to relax, connect with others, or recharge, the sauna has got you covered. It's no wonder Finns find so much happiness in a simple wooden room. Finland's education system is another thing that sets it apart. It's one of the most admired in the world, built on equality, creativity, and well-being. Unlike many countries that obsess over test scores, Finland focuses on helping students develop a love for learning. The system is designed to teach critical thinking, problem-solving, and real-world skills. It's not just about memorizing facts, it's about preparing kids for life. Finland's education system is something else. Instead of drowning kids in homework, they focus on exploration and hands-on learning. Teachers here aren't just instructors, they're mentors, guiding students to reach their full potential. With small class sizes, every kid gets the attention they need, so no one gets left behind. The curriculum ties lessons to real-life situations, which makes learning way more interesting. For example, math and science are often taught through outdoor activities and experiments. It's all about showing kids how what they learn connects to the world around them, and honestly, it makes school a lot more fun. Another thing I love about Finland's schools is how relaxed they are, but still super effective. There aren't a ton of standardized tests, which cuts down on stress and gives kids a more balanced life. They get plenty of breaks and shorter school hours, so they have time to enjoy nature and hang out with friends. This balance between schoolwork and well-being helps kids grow up happy and confident. Equity is a big deal in Finland's education system, too. Every child, no matter where they come from, gets access to quality schooling. Public education is completely free, meals, transportation, even university tuition. That means kids can focus on learning without worrying about money. It's no wonder Finland's always at the top when it comes to student performance and well-being. The system doesn't just create smart kids, it raises creative, responsible citizens. By putting happiness and personal growth first, Finland's redefined what education should be. It's no surprise kids here actually like going to school and grow up loving to learn. Now, let's talk about Finland's adventures. This place is packed with experiences that'll leave you breathless. One of the most magical things you'll ever see is the Northern Lights. On a clear winter night, the sky lights up with glowing ribbons of green, purple, and gold. Watching them dance feels like stepping into a dream. It's no wonder people from all over the world come here just to see them. But Finland's got more than just the Northern Lights. If you're into adventure, you've got to try dog sledding. Gliding through snow-covered forests with a team of energetic huskies is an experience like no other. The bond between the musher and the dogs is incredible. It's a reminder of how strong the connection between humans and animals can be. And if you're really brave, there's the icebreaker tour. You get to watch massive ships crush through frozen seas, and if you're feeling extra bold, you can even float in the icy water wearing a special survival suit. It's wild, but totally safe. Finland's beauty isn't just a winter thing, either. In the summer, the sun barely sets, creating the midnight sun effect. Daylight lasts almost 24 hours, so you can hike through lush forests or canoe on crystal-clear lakes all night long. If you're looking for peace, the countryside is full of cozy wooden cabins surrounded by untouched nature. Staying in one of these retreats is the perfect way to escape the chaos of everyday life and just relax. And let's not forget Finland's architecture. It's a mix of innovation and nature, with things like glass igloos where you can sleep under the northern lights or eco-friendly treehouses. It's all so unique and futuristic. Of course, no trip to Finland is complete without diving into its culture. Traditional saunas, reindeer sleigh rides, and picturesque villages with rustic wooden houses give you a glimpse into a simpler, more traditional way of life. These charming spots feel like stepping back in time, and they're so peaceful, it's almost surreal. Whether you're after adventure, relaxation, or a deeper cultural experience, Finland has it all. Every corner of this country feels like it's straight out of a fairy tale, full of beauty, tranquility, and a little bit of magic. Finland isn't just a place you visit, it's a journey that stays with you long after you leave. But life in Finland isn't all perfect. Despite being the happiest country in the world, it's got its share of challenges. The long, dark winters are tough. Months of limited sunlight can really mess with people's mental health, leading to seasonal depression, loneliness, and isolation. The freezing temperatures and lack of outdoor activities make it even harder to stay active and motivated. It's a rough time for a lot of folks. To tackle these issues, Finland's made big investments in mental health support and social programs. The government's working hard to promote mental wellness, encouraging people to stay connected, stay active, and use things like light therapy to fight off the winter blues. These efforts are all about helping people stay positive, even when the days are dark. Another big challenge Finland faces is its aging population. As more and more citizens grow older, the demand for healthcare and social services is skyrocketing. It's putting a lot of pressure on the system, and finding sustainable solutions is becoming more urgent. Finland's been leading the way in developing smart healthcare technologies and senior-friendly infrastructure to make life easier for its elderly population. It's all about giving them the care and support they need to live comfortably. Finland's efforts to create a supportive and inclusive society for people of all ages are pretty impressive. They're all about making sure everyone, from kids to seniors, feels valued and taken care of. But even with its global reputation for gender equality, Finland still has some work to do. Women here often face challenges when it comes to equal pay and career advancement, especially in male-dominated fields. Even though the country's made huge strides in promoting gender parity, women still have to work twice as hard to get the same recognition as men. Breaking through that glass ceiling? It's not easy. And let's not forget the balancing act between work and family life. Finland's welfare system is great, but it doesn't erase the pressure many women feel. A lot of them are juggling demanding careers while still being the primary caregivers at home. It's a lot to handle, and it adds a ton of stress to their already busy lives. Jessica, my wife, used to complain about this all the time, how she was expected to do it all, how no one appreciated her efforts. But instead of working through it together, she just checked out. She found her escape with someone else, leaving me to pick up the pieces. On the international front, Finland's got its own set of challenges. Its location, right next to Russia, has always been a bit of a security concern. That's why Finland made the big decision to join NATO. It's all about strengthening their defense and ensuring stability in an unpredictable world. Being part of NATO gives Finland a stronger sense of security and peace of mind, especially with everything going on globally. Despite all these hurdles, Finland keeps thriving. Their progressive social policies, cutting-edge healthcare system, and commitment to equality are the foundation for a brighter, more inclusive future. They don't shy away from challenges, they face them head-on, turning obstacles into opportunities. It's a country that shows how a society can not only survive but flourish by embracing growth, change, and the pursuit of happiness. As we wrap up this journey through Finland, it's hard not to be amazed by its unique charm and beauty. From the jaw-dropping northern lights to the peaceful forests and pristine lakes, Finland offers a connection to nature that's hard to beat. And then there's the sauna, a cornerstone of Finnish culture. It's not just a place to relax, it's a way to connect with the country's deep-rooted traditions. Stepping into a warm sauna after a long day feels like a hug for your soul. Finland isn't just a destination, it's an experience. It's a feeling that stays with you long after you leave. It's a society that values happiness, innovation, and balance. Whether you're an adventure seeker looking for thrills or someone who just needs to unwind, Finland has something for everyone. Its culture is this perfect mix of modern and traditional, with a deep respect for the past that shapes its present and future. Whether you're dreaming of cozy winter nights under the northern lights or endless summer days under the midnight sun, Finland is a place that calls to you. It's a country that invites you to experience its magic firsthand. So no matter when you plan to visit, let Finland's spirit stay with you. Carry its warmth and wonder wherever you go.